They're the critters that we love most. A hound in a hat or a cat in a bow. They steal the show wherever they go. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. Muddy chins, a parrot talks, a lizard crawls. Life's more fun with Southern claws and paws. Big or small, short or tall, we got room for them all. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. South, we dress them the best. A possum on a leash, a golden shades, critter couture for the parade. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluff and fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here.
Yeah, Southern Claws and Paws. Welcome to the show. Hey, Barry.
Yes. Hi,
Sorry
Barry.
for the delay last night. It was my fault.
Oh.
My chaotic life. But we endeavoring to persevere. So thank you, Miss Jen, for your patience and understanding.
No problems.
Hope you're doing well and the cats are doing well.
Yes, they are. They're being lazy. I have them closed out though, but they're all asleep right now. So
Oh, they're all asleep. I saw a cat. You know, we've had this really rough weather for our area. You know, snow, ice, cold, Arctic winds. I mean, seriously, like 30, 35
yes.
mile wind gusts.
Oh,
Last Saturday, I think it was last Saturday, that was that really cold day. And I remember walking from the store back to my car at the end of my shift. The wind was whipping off that levee over there, and it was really hitting me hard. I was like, wow, I don't know if I can, like, just let me get to the car. Earlier that day, I saw a cat just booking across the parking lot. You know, it's kind of a multicolor. It's kind of I forget what they call them, like is it toupee or what do they call it? Black and white? What do they call that?
tuxedo.
Tuxedo, sorry. I said toupee, idiot. But my brain. But it was not like running as fast as it could, but it was getting it across that parking lot. And I was like, I can't believe you ventured out.
Yeah.
I don't know if the cat, you know, had a home or didn't or whatever, but it was scooting across that parking lot. But I got home that night, and it felt like it was 10 degrees warmer at my house than it was there. And I guess it's just that wind effect off that levee is all I could figure. It's like a wind tunnel through there anyway.
Yeah.
But it was brutal. Been brutal. Brutal on pets, and it wasn't a time for pets to be outside, that's for sure.
No.
We had some of the coldest nights that we have seen in a while with wind chills well below zero. And it's been hard on people too, and pets, and people and their pets. I was telling, I think it was Biscuit Boy, that this lady had put on her Facebook that she was rationing, because this is when the ice hit and
Yes.
people couldn't hardly get to people, and they were trying to get. She was trying to get some more propane or not, whatever. I think it was propane. And so she was able to keep the house with what she had, a consistent 46 degrees. That's still dang cold. But she had like layers of clothing on the cats and dogs she had, and herself. It definitely, even inside the house for some people, was tough, you know, tough for people to endure that kind of cold. So we've survived. We've kind of on the side. It's been rainy here. It's
Yes.
kind of cool today. I wasn't expecting that. My little munchkin dog, that it's really my granddaughter's, she's not like the cold at all. She's staying near heaters, but She actually the other day, it's the first time in a long time, she took food out of my hand. You know, she don't like men, but I said, if you want the treat, you got to take it from my hand. She'd
Oh,
look at me and then she'd walk up. I actually gave her one without it. Lynn gave her one, and then the next three she took right out of my hand. That's the first time she's done that in a long time. So
that's good.
maybe she's starting to like me a little bit, just a little bit, at least the treat part. Uh, let me get to it. I didn't even. I'm probably behind here. Let me make sure I've got the thing closed so I can actually pull it up on the screen. I think I do. I believe I do. Let me. I didn't even do that because I was rushing in. But let me get the slide deck up, and we'll look at available pets for two of the areas anyway. And did we get a winner? Did we find out who won the cabin? Did they say?
Yes.
And you can wait till we get there. I just wondered
Let me
if
find it.
if they announced that.
Yeah, they announced it like 8 o'clock the night that they drew. Let me get there.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up this because they were giving away like a getaway. That was up in Sevierville, Gatlinburg, something like that. They were giving away the package for those that had bought the tickets and stuff. So it says I already have it in use. Let me find it here. Lord have mercy. I probably got it right up in my face and don't even realize it, but I've got it put somewhere. And I don't even know because it says it's already in use. So let me study here for just a second. And we got trivia tonight as well. Back to the trivia. It's going to be insects tonight. So get on your insect knowledge. Let me close that. Close that. Save.
Our winner is.
And I must have
Okay, I got it.
yeah, it was like was it for a whole week?
Yes, for a whole week. It's for our spring break here up in Pigeon Forge for a cabin. Oh, my eyeball.
All right, hang on. I'm still looking.
And the cat that both of us picked last week for up
Yeah.
here, she got adopted.
Oh, how cool.
Yes. She
That
sure
was not
did.
SCP. All right, let me drop these down. I think I about found it. So too many screens. But I thought I had pulled it into the deck. I can show it off screen, but I like to bring it up on the thing if I can. So it just works better. Let me see if this one works. And it's loading up. So sorry about that. A little delay. The chaotic world of podcasters. I lost my voice. You know, I've been battling sickness. And Monday night after the show, I was talking to a longtime friend and supporter of Podcast All, and my voice just about went out.
Oh, no.
So I didn't do a show Tuesday morning, and I did get back Tuesday night, but and then this morning I seem to be okay, but it's hard to get over that stuff. It really is. All right, here we go. All right, this is Mayhem. I love the name.
Yes.
So this is from McCamey, as you can see. And I want you to notice the adoption fee on this one.
$14.
That's cheap. This dog has been in since August the 2nd of 25. They're trying to get this dog a home, but it's called May for a nickname, I guess. But Mayhem, I love the name. I don't. They said don't let the name fool you. Mayhem is more sweetheart than troublemaker. This gentle girl is social, affectionate, and quietly curious, but she can be a little shy when meeting new people. With a little patience and a few kind words, Mayhem warms up quickly and will be leaning in for pets in no time. She is the perfect mix of tenderhearted and loyal, just waiting for someone to show her the world isn't so scary after all. Looking for a calm, loving companion, Mayhem might be your perfect match. I'm telling you, I love the look of that dog.
No, yeah.
That is so cute, and you can't hardly beat $14 except maybe free. And it's it's really hard anymore to get. I mean, sometimes they'll run those specials, and you can get them, but it's really hard to get that anymore. So somebody's got a deal going down here, so need to take advantage of it. The McCamey Animal Center, and you can see the information on the screen. But make sure that that you look, get in, check this dog out, because this is dang cool right here. I just love that. I just love the look of that dog. And you're gonna love the cat, Jen. When we get to ARA, you're gonna love the cat. It's so stinking cool. And then this is the one you talked about, right?
Yes, this is the one we both picked, and she did get adopted.
Yay, that's great. That's great. So we love showing those Floyd felines. Or was that Floyd felines?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I had, because sometimes I put them on the same thing. Remember to give support there and get you a shirt and make a donation. And we're still looking to find out what the overall number is since 2015. 2015. That's for 24. I'd like to know what they did all the time and for last year. That would be cool stuff if we could get that info. Making a difference. And then you said that you have the name for the people that won the vacation package.
Yes, the winner of the week for the raffle for the cabin in Pigeon Forge was Chris White.
Way to go, Chris White. Got in there, helped out the rescue. God bless the people that offered that place up so that they even do that, and appreciate that. I think I just hit the slide on that one because I was going to let you just talk through it. Yeah. But check out this cat.
Oh, no. Oh, we sure is not.
It looks like Chuck.
Chuckers.
But it's Jericho. What's the odds of it being in the same town?
I know. I'll have to take a picture of it.
That's crazy. I pulled it up. I went, whoa. Because Chuck has one eye.
Mm-hmm. The same eye, too, that's missing.
Yeah, same eye. Crazy. 3.5 pound male, 11 months old. It is in cat quarantine. They have to do that sometimes, but you can get the cat. Jericho's an affectionate, playful older kitten who recently came into our care on his own. Now that he's fully grown and already neutered, he's ready to find a forever home where he can receive the love and attention he deserves. Jericho has a curious and friendly personality. He enjoys exploring his surroundings, playing with toys, and interacting with people. While he has plenty of energy for playtime, he also loves curling up for cozy naps once he's tired. Jericho would thrive in a home that can offer companionship, stimulation, and gentle guidance as he continues to grow into a confident, I like that, and loving cat. I just thought, what is the odds of that? That's like,
no.
I mean, I know it happens, but the same color cat, same look, same eye, same town. Yes. Crazy. I blowed my mind. I said, I got to put that one on there. That's a new entry. I've never seen that cat listed on their site. So, and he came to them. So, domestic medium hair. So, definitely make sure somebody get this cat, give him a home. And then you can have a Jericho in your home. I wonder how I got the name Jericho. Interesting. And then you talk about this rascal.
Look, y'all, it's my Roxy. She is Miss February 2026 in the calendar for Paws Prints. So that's my Roxy.
Awesome. I'm going to remove that for a minute because I'm going to pull up on screen a little thing about let me find out what I did with it. I'll be losing more of them. Now I got to find those. Let's see. That's not it. Let's see here. I probably closed it when I needed it. I was going to pull up. I had pictures of some wolves, and I wanted to talk about wolves tonight.
Yes.
And I've probably lost the dad blame picture on them because I think I closed that. So, dummy me. But I want to talk a little bit about gray, red, and black wolves. You know, at the podcast here, we have the Wolf Nation, and we have a little tagline, the wolf knows. Wolves are highly intelligent creatures and amazing. And I didn't get it tonight, but I promise I'm going to get it up. I don't know. I think I accidentally closed that. And I've got another dog story I want to share in a few minutes, but I want to talk about the wolves. Actually, I've got a couple. So I think you'll like these, Miss Jim. But I want to talk about the wolves first. And you can talk about iguanas falling out of trees.
Yes, Lord.
I don't think I won't be around that. But we did talk about that a long time ago. All right. Let me just put up this page. Let me take and share screen with this one now and see if I can't pull that out. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. There we be. Bada bing, bada boom. There's one. And interesting, there's some things in here. It's not really heavy. It's not a lot of info. I just wanted to cover some of the characteristics and stuff of some of the wolves. And it's fascinating about wolves. And some people are, they don't like coyotes and wolves and stuff being around, but they are important. They are important. You got to watch your pets, areas, But this is really interesting. Wolves are fascinating canines known for their social structure, hunting skills, and complex relationships with humans and ecosystems. I'll come back to ecosystem in a minute. Species, most recognized species is the gray wolf, but there are several other types, including the red wolf, eastern wolf, and the Ethiopian wolf. Wolves are the largest members of the dog family, are known for their distinctive howls. Have you ever heard a wolf howl, Jim?
I don't think out in the wild, no. Just on TV and stuff.
Which they use for communication. And have you seen these dogs that have bred with wolves? And there's people. Those dogs are huge. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're dogs, but they're wolf dogs.
Yes.
And they, depending on how much wolf they are, there's a lady that's on one of the socials and she cares for these things. And it's about all she can do to sit up, because if she's feeding the wolf, it's so massive, the wolf, that it knocks her down. But they love her, but they're aggressive, they're territorial, all that stuff, Wolves typically have, mottled fur that can be white, brown, gray, or black. I love the gray and I love the black wolf. That's black wolf or Wolf Nation. They possess strong limbs, a powerful chest, and a keen sense of smell. Which aids in hunting, obviously. Of course, we know about. Dadgum you. They did that on purpose to me. We know they run in packs, and they usually consist of an alpha male and a female and their offspring. So both of those run the pack. They don't play. Packs can range from 2, I didn't know this, to 24 members. I would have never guessed it was, Barry, I don't know if there are, I'm going to assume there is because they're all through the eastern United States, but we have more coyotes. Now, I have seen a coyote live just running through a neighborhood. When they step out, you've seen something different. It's not a dog. 6 to 10 is common, they say. I don't know that I'd want to be walking in the woods and run up on a pack of 6 of them, much less 10 or 24.
No.
They defend their territory, which can span from 80 to 3,000 square kilometers, depending on prey availability. So it's not, the territorial part is just that they're protecting they're feeding. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, wolves are cooperative hunters, often working together to take down large prey such as deer and elk. Their diet can also include smaller mammals and carrion. Now, wolves are found in various habitats across North America, Europe, and Asia. Historically, they have roamed much of the northern hemisphere, but human activities have significantly reduced their populations in range, obviously. Wolves face threats from habitat loss, hunting, and conflicts with livestock. Conservation efforts are ongoing to protect wolf populations in their habitats, particularly in areas where they have been reintroduced. Now, let me stop here and just say for a minute, I listened to a guy, or I got to listen to him in a while. He lives out in Oregon, and he raises cattle. And he battles coyotes, but also I think he battles wolves sometimes. It depends on your state where you live, what you can do. Some states you can't touch them unless it's an accident. So like you can't shoot them or anything. Some states, the sheriffs will say, if you see them, clean them out because they'll kill your livestock, especially the coyotes. But I know wolves have been brought up into that too. Colorado, in Oregon, they're okay with it. In Colorado, off limits. You have to run them over into Wyoming or something if you're on the border. But what I've heard people say is if they're killing my livestock, this is what I hear, I'm going to hit them with the Jeep and it's going to be an accident, is the story that's going to be told. So it's this give and take of the habitat versus where people live and everything. But they are important to be there. And people that say, we don't want them here at all, that's a bad move because it will destroy your habitat. Wolves have often been both revered and vilified in human culture. They are often depicted as symbols of wilderness and freedom, but have also been seen as threats to livestock and human safety, which is what I just was talking about. This complex relationship has led to various conservation challenges. Wolves are the ancestors of domestic dogs, with domestication occurring thousands of years ago. This relationship has influenced human perceptions and management of wolf populations. Wolves are integral to their ecosystems. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And understanding their behavior and conservation needs is crucial for maintaining biodiversity and ecological balance. And you can get more info. Now, let me stop that share. One of the things that about this, and there's a video that I want to show. I don't have it tonight. It's been a crazy day, and I want to get that pulled back up. But I just don't have it in front of me. Paul actually sent that to me. We've been doing a lot of wolf research lately. I mean, a lot. And there's a video out there of Yellowstone National Park, and Yellowstone was in bad shape, and they reintroduced the wolf into the park, and the ecosystem balanced out. It ran the things that were feeding on the grass higher up in the mountainous areas, and everything began to thrive again. Even the waterways thrived with life. All because wolves were reintroduced in. They document this. It's not just something somebody threw out there and said, I think it helped. No, they actually, this was an effort to get the wolves back in, and the ecosystem balanced out, and Yellowstone came back into, because there were places there was no grass, the trees looked horrible, the waterways were kind of dead, the water purity and everything was not good. It's amazing what happens when you change one part of that. So you got to have that in your ecosystem. So it's going to be a balance to that. But I think they're beautiful. I don't want to be bit by one.
Yeah.
There used to be a place, Barry, I don't know if you remember this, your parents living up here at one time. When I was a kid, there was a place that you could go. I just called him the Wolfman. And it was kind of like an early version for me of a place where you go and pet animals. Obviously, you have those places that have pets, and they have goats, and they have camels, whatever they have. But this guy was a rescuer, is what I think happened. And we would go over there, and he had dogs, but he also had wolves and rescued wolves, and all. It was kind of like different stages of more wolf or more dog or whatever. And we would go there and see these wolves and wolf dogs. He had straight up wolves too in this place. It was fascinating to me as a kid. And I think that's why it just planted within me this desire more to even know about wolves. And that just popped in my head here like a few months ago. And I said, I want to develop this thing called Wolf Nation and outdoors and all that stuff. But they are beautiful creatures. Absolutely beautiful. And we just, again, the conservation is, we just got to find the balance. That it's not always easy, but you got to find the balance for these, for everything to exist. The problem is developers overdevelop, and they're greedy. Yeah. Let's say it, they're greedy. They don't care. And so that goes not only to the wolves, but to the deer, to the alligator, whatever it is. They just keep encroaching on their land. And you have to preserve that in your development plan. You have to keep big green spaces up that are pretty large and scatter these developments out. But what happens is they come in, they overdevelop an area, and they destroy the ecosystem. And we just have to have a balance with that. I may not be a card carrying member of PETA because I eat meat. I don't care what they say. But I will say I admire their efforts to protect ecosystems and have conservation efforts. I don't like the tactics they play. I don't like the stupidity moves they play because to me, they just look stupid and people laugh at them more than again, it's a balance. And I don't think you got to have it all the way either way. I think you got to have that balance. And I think God intended it to be that way. So your thoughts on that, Jen? I've said too much, but I love, we're going to keep exploring wolves because I love them.
Yeah. The Velvets have gone too far, and it's like running everything out. And so it's like, I've never seen a wolf around here. Now, I'm not saying they're not none around, because it's kind of hard, to tell kind of if coyote or a wolf.
Yeah.
But I know I've had coyotes in my other yard where I used to live. But
yeah, the night I saw the coyote, it was just one. I didn't see another one. Barry, I don't know on that K. I've kept up a little bit, but I did see there was some that has been delayed. I know that. So I'd say it's all in the holding pattern to make sure it's all legal, that they can get this, this monkey research or monkey, basically a holding area for breeding and getting them ready to sell to labs for testing. But yeah, Barry says, sadly, in Georgia, developers and politicians get a little money flashing in front of them and they do what they want. And they absolutely overdevelop areas. There's no green space left when they get done. And once they start, I've seen areas where they do, because I know there are some people that really do try, that work in hand, and again, you just have, I just think you can't go one way or the other. You have to have that balance, and you're planning for that. I don't want to tell anybody what they do with their property. I'm a big on capitalism, but you have to have in your strategic planning areas where we keep wildlife and places for. Even New York City has Central Park. That's a huge place. Can you imagine without them having that? It is a place they can go and see wildlife and run and do all those things. Even a big city like that has green space. And really, Georgia, Atlanta has a lot of green space. If you fly into Atlanta, you see that they have saved a lot of green space. I give them credit. It's a big city, but there's a lot of green space. You can see it from the air really well. And if you go just outside of Atlanta, not that many miles, you start seeing a lot of green space. So I think it's just you just got to watch. I think there's some, and I've talked to contractors who tell me that there's a lot of shady ones, and unfortunately, they're the ones that'll low bid and get bids, and they're not good business partners. But again, the politicians have to ring that in. So
yeah.
Have you heard? I wanted to ask you this. Have you heard? I just saw a little snippet about it. I haven't looked it up. I haven't had time, to be honest, that they've passed a federal animal abuse law. Have you heard that? That it has been signed in, and if you abuse an animal now, you could get up to 7 years just from the federal side. Is that true? If somebody knows out there, let me know. I saw that pop up in a news item, but I have not researched it. But I found that interesting that if that's true, that not only on a local level, but on a federal level, you could be charged with a crime and spend some time in prison on the federal charge, which you're not going to get out early on that. You're going to do the 7. So if somebody knows, pop it in. I just wanted to ask. I didn't know if you'd heard about that or not, Miss Jen.
No.
All right. Let me get back up. The trivia answers, which are I can't believe they got them out of balance. So I've got to figure out where to start. Okay, I'm in the right area. Well, that's the questions. Let's get to the answers, which I try not to look at, but I got to get it set. So I try not to. And if I do, I will tell you I have. So let's talk about insect. That's not the right one. This is the right one. Back to Roxy. Oh, there was my picture. See, I told you I had them. I forgot I put them in the other PowerPoint. Aren't they beautiful?
Okay, Barry.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love that. I just love them. All right. We kind of bounce back and forth the way I put it on the screen because I copied off a bunch. So we're going to go left, right, left. So let me go back up here. I think we're actually back on track here. I think they've actually got this one tracking right. Let me double check. Yeah, I think so. So the first question in the trivia tonight is how long does the average housefly live?
Too long.
Touche. Great answer. 7, 14, or 28 days.
I think it's longer than 7. I won't say 14.
I saw it when I was setting this up, so that was 66. That was 28 days. 28 days. So you got to get the floss water because you don't want to be hammered by the fly for 28 days. That would drive me crazy.
Yes.
What is the only insect that can turn its head 180 degrees? This one, it shouldn't be hard. Asian giant hornet, praying mantis, or spotted lanternfly?
I would think the praying mantis.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct. It is the praying mantis. I knew that one. Which type of insect produces a special kind of fabric? Cottonhead moth, wool beetle, or the silkworm?
The silkworm.
Yeah, I'm going silkworm, but the wool beetle, they kind of throw a curveball in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is the silkworm. Pretty not too hard so far. Now we're gonna get hammered.
Mm.
About how fast does a bee flap its wings? I've never been asked this question. 130, 230, or 330 times per second. Well, is he in trouble? I mean, like, is he running from danger? I think his wings would be flapping quicker or faster. Golly. I mean, because when they're coming down to, pollen, get all the stuff, I mean, I don't think they would flap as much around, the other bees as they would out with a predator. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it does say about a second now. Look at that. It's a second. Think about that.
I know.
1001. I just can't see it being 330.
No. I'll say 230.
That's where I'm going to ride because I think it's so fast that it's not the 130. I think it's the 230. And we got it right. We figured that out. And I'm going to tell you, I had no clue.
Yeah.
Absolutely no clue how many times that happened. All right, shift over to your right. How long have dragonflies been on the earth? Now, as a creationist here, I am not going to like any of these answers. But for the sake of the trivia, I'm just going to ride with it. So,
oh my gosh.
I mean, what's a million, give or take? I mean, come on. But anyway, the experts say, how long does dragonflies been on the earth? 330 or 300 million years. My gosh. I'm going to go short answer here, 3 million. I mean,
I'm going to go 30. We're both wrong?
We're both wrong.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Who was alive 300 million years ago? Don't give me the soil samples and all that. I'm gonna move along because I'll probably make somebody mad. I don't care. I got answers for all that crap. 300 million years. Okay. Well, let's just say this: dragonflies are hardy creatures. I mean, they can hang around. I mean, if they're that tough to have been back, however long it's been, they're tough. What is the loud? Oh, this is a great question. I think I know it, but what is the loudest insect in the world?
I know it ain't the cricket.
It's not the cricket. And I think it's a cicada. I really do.
Yeah, I'll go with cicada too.
And we are correct. I was working with a lady at elections, and I would run a bunch of noise, but her trees in her property were covered and it was so loud, she said she couldn't sleep. Now, I just run a bunch of noise. Or she went to a friend's house 30 miles away to sleep at her house while these cicadas were out. But they do get loud.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can't handle noise real well. I mean, some people are like that. They just, I kind of push it out of my, I don't know how I'm able to do that, but I'm able to push noise away. I just run a fan and I don't pay attention to nothing, you know. But not her. But she said it drove her crazy. She felt like she was going insane. It was driving. She couldn't sleep. The horned dung beetle. That sounds like a name you don't want to get stuck on you. The horned dung beetle can pull over how many times their own body weight? 1, 5, or 10,000. The horned dung beetle. I wonder if they're picking up dung.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. I ain't saying nothing. I have no clue on this one either. But seeing how I got the other one completely wrong by my logic of going right in the middle of that time frame, I'm going to go to the extremes here.
I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to say 1,000.
Okay.
Answer is 1,000.
Ah.
Yes. I would have thought 10,000, but I felt like it was probably going to be a lot less than that. How many different species of ladybugs are there? Every time I hear the word ladybug, I think of that Rodney Dangerfield movie, Ladybugs, or The Ladybugs, or whatever. It's a funny movie. 500, 5,000, or 15,000?
I'm going to say 500.
I'm going to shoot right down the middle and say 5,000. 5,000. Yeah.
Dang.
I just felt like it was more than 500, but not 15,000.
It just don't seem like there's that many ladybug beetle thingies.
Maybe they're different kinds in different areas of the world, and we just don't see all of them.
I mean, I've seen like, a chart of some, but I mean, even like, what even like 10 on it.
Maybe they, maybe through mating, they new species coming online all the time. I don't know.
All over the world could be green, blue, and purple, and orange.
Sure.
Yeah.
How fast can Dracula ants? First of all, I didn't even know there was an ant called Dracula. Move their mandibles. How fast can a Dracula ants move their mandibles? 100 miles per hour.
Is that their antennas?
200 or 300. Oh, Jerry, I bomb out all the time. I swear I do. Like last week, it was bad for me, and the week before that was worse. What is the mandible? I'm going to be ignorant here. I'll say it. I don't know what that is. What is? If anybody knows, put it in the chat. What is the mandibles?
Hey Siri, what's mandibles?
I'm trying to go to school here.
In jaw vertebrae, the mandible is lower jaw or jawbone, and it is a bone that makes up the lower. All right, so it's jawbone.
Well, they're moving it a whole bunch.
Good Lord.
100 miles per hour.
Good gracious.
200 or 300. I have no clue. I'm going to go to the right this time. I'm going to say 300 miles per hour. It's called Dracula. It's got to be extreme.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2.
All right. The answer is you got it. 200. See, Jerry. Given optimal conditions, how many eggs can a German cockroach produce in a year? That's a sick thought. 30,000, 100,000, or 300,000. I'm going to say 300,000 because roaches just continue to populate. And German cockroaches, they're probably tough.
Was that a male or a female?
I know where you was going with that, Jerry. I was trying to move on because I was waiting on that answer to come in. That you were going to say your wife moves her mouth that fast.
300,000.
Yeah, I'm going to say 300. I'm going there. We're right. Total guess. Oh. What is the smallest known insect? Fairy fly, midget moth, or a flea?
And see, I never even heard of A and B. So, of course, I want to say flea, but with the other two, I'm thinking it's one of them.
I've never even heard of the midget moth.
I know. And a fairy fly. And then you got them stupid gnats. I think they smaller than a flea down there in South Georgia.
A fairy fly sounds like a politician in Washington. Oops, I didn't say that, did I? The smallest known insect.
I'm going to say fairy fly just because. Watch it be flea anyway, but I think that's too obvious.
I mean, a moth is actually pretty good size, but a midget moth?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the flea. I'm just going to say the flea.
I'm thinking it, I want to say flea, but this is too obvious.
I know it is. Sometimes it's good to be obvious. I'm just going to go with the obvious.
Okay.
Because fleas are dang small.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it, fairy fly. I didn't know that. Wow. Which ant has the most painful sting? I can't see the answers. What do they say?
Fire ant, bullet ant, or bulldog ant? I would say a fire ant because that freaking thing hurts.
I will concur. It's the bullet ant.
Oh, well. I got tore up about fire ants when I was little. I got in a whole bed of them.
Let me pull that down. I'm going to do a couple of more. That was 77. Let's do a couple more. I never even heard of that ant. How many stages of metamorphosis do insects go through? This sounds like something I definitely studied in school. 2, 4, or 6. This is something I studied in junior high. I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 4. It's 2, 4, or 6.
That's what I was going to say, 4.
All right. Let me get out here. Give me just a second. Survey says 4. The egg, the larva, the pupa, and adult. See, something stuck from school. Because I remember studying that. 6 just sounded like too much. How do some female dragonflies avoid undesirable mates? You'll like this, Jerry, if you're still there. They play dead. They eat the male.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. There is none of these good. Like they play dead, they eat the male, or they vomit on the male. It's all bad.
It says not tonight. I got a headache.
Oh, I knew we were going to get in trouble with that one. I'm going to say they play dead. This is the female dragonfly.
Plays dead. Eats him. I don't see how she would eat him. Or vomit. I'm going to say she plays dead too. I know the female frog plays dead if she don't want none.
Survey says they play dead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I love these things. That may be the best one I've ever heard. Oh, oh my God. There's some funny ones coming up. What organ? Oh, excuse me, I skipped one. How many flowers do honeybees have to visit in order to make 1 pound of honey? 1 million, 2 million, or 10 million? My God.
Good
I
Lord.
did. I would have never thought it was anywhere near a million. I mean, come on. That's a lot of work.
That one little bee doing it by himself, or is that for everybody?
Well, they could be working as a team, but it would have to be contact of this amount to make up 1 pound of honey. So when you put your little honey on your biscuit, think about that.
I don't eat honey, so.
I don't either, really. Well, I have to say that there is at Wendy's, which is not, usually known for breakfast. They have a honey covered biscuit, chicken biscuit. Dang, if it ain't good, it is good. I know a guy that I worked with at elections, and he's a manager of a couple of them, and he told me about it when they came out with that. He said, you really should try it. And I have. It's none of it's good for you, but they also have the little fries with, like the home fries. Oh my gosh, it's good. That's a quick, good, not good for you meal. I'm just gonna say a million. I can't imagine it's any more than that.
Yeah, I'll say
1, 2, or 10 million.
I'll do 2. Is it 2? 1, 2, or 10?
1, 2, or 10.
Okay, 2. Honey is the best sweetener there is when you have diabetes.
Well, that's a good point.
Yes, that's true.
Jerry. That's a great point. All right, let's go find the answer. I have to scroll down to where all the answers are. The survey says, of course I got it wrong, 2 million.
Ah.
All right. Got time for a handful of more here.
Yeah, you're fine.
What organ does a cricket not have? A brain, if only had a brain. A stomach or lungs? A cricket.
Well, Lord,
Brain, stomach, or lungs?
I think he needs them all.
I didn't know there was such a thing as not having that.
Because you got to breathe, you got to digest, and you got to think somehow how to eat and fly. We'll go with stomach.
Stomach. I'll ride with that one. That was number 81. And the answer is, wouldn't you know it? It's lungs.
Brain. Oh, lungs? Oh.
Lungs. I don't get that.
How do you breathe?
How do they make all that noise?
Yes.
Doesn't make sense to me. Oh my gosh, this one's so easy. I'm not even going to look up the answer. What animal is said to have 9 lives?
Cats.
I wouldn't even go answer it. I don't let the cat lady do that. You were right, Watchman. Lungs. How? I don't want to find this out. How far can a skunk spray? 5, 10, or 30 feet? By gosh, I'd say 30 feet. It's got to be at least 10, but I'm going to go 30.
I'm going to say 10. Have either one of you ever been brim fishing? Yes, I have. When you stick the hook in it, it has fans that come out and expose the inside of the body and the air flows. Yes, they do.
Cool. Jerry says they can go 1 mile with that spray. Watchman says 10 feet.
I say 10 feet too.
We're going to find out because I don't have a clue. It's 10 feet. It is 10 feet. But by golly, I don't want to be at 100 feet of them if they're doing that.
No.
My gosh. All right. What object does a male penguin, I like penguins.
Yeah.
What object does a male penguin often gift to a female penguin to win her over?
A rock. A rock.
A pebble, a seashell, or a chunk of ice?
A pebble. It's a pebble. I've seen this. It's pebble. Pebble. I know it's a pebble.
It is a pebble. I'm not even going to go down because I know it's right. It's a pebble.
They get it on their little feetsies and water it over and gives it to them.
What a gift. What do they do with it?
I don't know.
It's just like a token, like they go
Yeah.
lay it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank you. How you doing? Yeah, Pebble Rock watching.
Yes.
What's a newly hatched butterfly called?
Larva?
Pupa, caterpillar, or chrysalis? I mean, it's the hatched butterfly. Pupa? It's not caterpillar.
No, that's what comes from the vein.
The female hits him upside the head with stand in for a day. Let's go find the answer on that.
Puba, I guess.
Pupa, chrysalis, or caterpillar was the selections.
Puba. Watchman says crystal.
Chrysalis? What?
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. But wait a minute.
The caterpillar hatches into a butterfly.
I'm challenging. I'm calling BS on this one.
That's right.
It's not that. I mean, right? That's not right. It's backwards.
The caterpillar gets its little cocoon, and then it comes into a
We're going to look that one up. And nobody loses here because that answer
That's right.
is not going to work. That's not right. They throwing us a curveball.
That's right. It's not.
Yeah, they messed that one up.
Backwards.
Where are a cricket's ears located? Legs, head? Crickets don't have ears. Legs, head, or crickets don't have ears?
On their legs, them little thingies that they make noise with.
I'm going to say they don't have ears. I have no clue. I have no clue on that one. Yeah, obviously, I didn't major in insects, you know. I was wrong. You're right. It's legs.
Ah.
Let's do a couple more here real quick. These are fun. All right. Let's give you a win. What name is given to a female deer? Easy one. Easy.
What's what? I'm sorry. Doe?
Yeah, doe. Jerry says they pick up vibrations with their antennas. Barry says they rub their legs together to make that noise. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that. Little violins.
What's the tallest animal in the world? A giraffe, an African bush elephant, or an ostrich? I would think giraffe.
I don't know what the second one is. I would think a giraffe. I don't think the ostrich is taller than a giraffe.
No, there's no way. There's no way. I'm going giraffe.
Yeah.
And it is giraffe. Dang right. I'll be trying to an ostrich. Come on, dude. That was a dead giveaway. Why do poison dart frogs often have very brightly colored skin? A poison dart frog.
They're so pretty.
Often have brightly colored skin. The answers can be to warn predators, to find a mate, or photosynthesis. So warn predators, find a mate, or photosynthesis. I bet when Jerry was looking, trying to get his wife, you know, I bet he lit up. I bet he was colorful. You know, his face was all red.
What, Jerry?
Have you ever seen an eggplant? If so, you have looked further up a chicken's back end than I have.
You ain't right.
You're right. It is to warn.
I didn't even get the answer, so I'm saying I got that one right.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. We gave it to you. Let's do a. Here's a good one. This is the last one. How many legs do cockroaches have? 6, 8, or 10?
What size are they? Are they the big ones or the little ones?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to say 8. 6, 8, or 10. A cockroach.
I'm going to say 6.
It has none after you stomp it.
Gross. Ugh.
Watchman says 6. Let's go get that answer. Let's see. Da 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 da. It is 6. You're right. Barry, Watchman, congratulations. Thanks for playing this round.
I missed 6 today.
Insect and animal trivia. We will continue doing these. These are fun. Some are easy, some are hard, and some are wrong.
Yes.
We're gonna send these people a note. Say you're crazy. That's not. You got it backwards, like you worded it wrong or something. 6. Jerry says spiders have 8. Now I didn't know that.
Ugh. I don't like either one.
Don't like a cockroach. Don't like the spider.
No.
You throw an iguana in there, and I'm running out of the house.
Them some big old iguanas in Florida.
Did you ever make an insect colony or whatever for school, like a project? I see people bring that stuff to school, like they'd make the ant farm or whatever. You ever do that?
I don't remember I did that.
Watchman says he got them all right. Good for you, man.
Yeah, but you started late, so
you were late.
That's right.
So you're the amount that you did is less than we did. We will continue on, and we'll get more trivia. We got a couple, 3 more here we need to get, and then we'll move into some other ones. I like doing it. I learned a lot.
Yes.
But my favorite one so far, what was that? That was trying to find a mate. It was the oh man, what was that one? I got to remember that. It was
but I did bring a snake in the class one time.
You did?
Jerry did.
Oh, Jerry did?
Yeah.
Wow. I bet that went over well. I don't know where he went to school. That was probably pretty cool. That was probably welcome. Yeah, the female dragonfly.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to remember that. They play dead.
Just like
he's ugly. All right, folks. That's your Southern Claws and Paws. Miss Jen, you have a great night.
Yes, you
Jerry,
too.
Watchman, everybody that came in. I will be back. It may be 8 or 9. It'll be at least 8, maybe 9.
Be back in
We're going to do some
political
talk. Political talk. So, Southern Patriots news. I'm going to be doing that. We're going to get into a couple stories, including the Grand Ballroom. President talked about it today. I'll be back soon. Miss Jen, you have a great show. God bless you.
Thank you. You too.
Appreciate you so very much. We'll go out with some music and let you scoot out.
All
Take
right.
care, everybody. Salute. Stay warm. Stay dry. Pray for the country. And find you a good church to go to on Sunday, like Jerry's over in Oxford.
Yes.
Cornish Mountain Baptist Church. But find you a church to go to. Pray for us. We need it. I need it.
Yes, we're praying.
All right. Let me get the song ready here. I almost closed the show like I just messed up. Like goofy, man.
Post. They're the critters that we love most. A hound in a hat or a cat in a bowl. They steal the show wherever they go. Southern Claws and right here.